Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. Today is a budget video. I'm so excited to get back into these. My tripod broke recently and I just got the part to fix it, and it's the part that holds my phone over. And it was an easy fix. I just had to wait a few days for it to come, and we're coming up on the end of the month, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get videos up on time. But today is May 28th, I believe. It's Thursday. Yes, because tomorrow is the 29th. My husband gets paid again. So I just wanted to go over and kind of give you, how do I budget? Where is my thoughts coming from when I budget in my planner? So this is my budget planner. It is an 8.5 by 11 Erin Condren budget planner. I love it. It says love on the front. I love being reminded about love and good and flowers and beauty and all that stuff. Navy blue and purple are my two favorite colors. And so I just put that on the cover and I think it's gorgeous. So let's go from here. I'm going to open up to the month of May and I will show you, if I don't move everything on me. All right, there we go. I will show you my calendar. This is how I budget. Now this looks like a hot mess because I put stickers down everywhere. I just got sticker happy. And so, but I love the colors. I love looking back at it. I know what I'm looking at. It may be a lot for you to look at, but I know what I'm looking at and I love it. So, and this works for me. So anyways, I loved how the washi strips from Planner Kate worked out with the Erin Condren stickers from the I think it's edition 5 sticker book, the monthly book, and just all the stickers in general. I had so many. So how did I do with my budget? I did okay. I give myself a D+. I am panic shopping. I am stress shopping. I am emotionally shopping. I'm not hoarding things, but I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy this because what if they don't have it next month? Because there aren't toilet paper rolls on the shelf. I could barely find paper towels or napkins. And I cannot find any alcohol disinfecting wipes anywhere, or liquids that I can spray onto a paper towel, which I only have so many of, to wipe things down from the grocery store, or to wipe and clean around my house, or whatever I want to do. I just cannot. You can't find the Lysol wipes. You cannot. They all go to the hospitals first. How are the rest of us supposed to take care of ourselves if we can't get any? And then the ones I do find are so outrageously priced, I just can't imagine spending that kind of money. So there's my rant for the day. So I keep stress buying. Well, what if they don't have enough and I don't have it for next month? So I just go ahead and stock up on things. Not too much. I don't go more than a month's worth of stuff, but even now it's like, okay. And I've drank more soda than ever before. I really need to cut back on my soda. I need to drink more water. And I need to there's just so many things I need to do and pay attention to, and I'm not doing it. So the numbers are going to seem a little shocking, but we will get through this. So all our bills were paid. That wasn't shocking. These are our normal bills that we always pay. We didn't really have anything come up that was unbudgeted or unexpected, like last month with the new bed sheets and the comforter and all that stuff I needed to buy for our king size bed. This month, pretty much same as usual. So nothing unexpected there. Our quarterly Orkin came by. I have him come 4 times a year to spray because we live next to a water feature. It's like a little retention pond behind our house, and I just want to make sure we don't have bugs. I don't know if that would cause bugs or if bugs would be more, but I have Orkin come out and spray, and we're taken care of. Thankfully, they're willing to come in the house. The guy that came was the same guy that always comes, so he's friends with us, and he's like, I trust you guys. I can come in and spray the house. I'm like, thank you. So we have that. The only thing left is my husband gets paid on the 29th, which is a 3rd paycheck. Normally he only gets 2 in the middle of the month, but He got his military retirement check. He got his VA disability. We got our son's rent check. And then he got his salary check, which is here, another salary check, and then on the last of the month, another salary check. Now, because military retirement and VA disability is always the first of the month, we just use the other 2 salary checks to pay for the rest of the bills. We never have to worry. We always can start on the first of the month. Now, not everybody has that privilege, and their bills don't line up that way, but that's just how it lines up for us. So that's how I can judge, okay, we got these 4 things that come in every month. This month we had a 5th, and it was an extra salary check, and so we're going to put most of it towards debt. So that comes tomorrow. It has not come yet. I will probably do my every dollar budget video tomorrow, where you will see I will be putting the transactions in and closing out the month because I need to pay the student loan. I'm going to put a large chunk of it to the student loan. It's a paycheck. We don't need the whole check for bills because next month's already pretty much set. So we're going to put a large amount on our student loan. I'm going to pay whatever's on the Visa off, and it's like $490 maybe, and that was due to a birthday party for my son. He gave me a list of 10 Lego kits I could buy, and I love them so much, I bought all 10. And Legos are not cheap, and he likes a specific kind of Legos. He likes the Lego Ninjago series, so yeah, that's a thing. And so we have that, the tithing for this income, and then the Visa and the student loan. That's it. That's all. Everything else has been paid. So the month of May is pretty much done, and I'm happy about that. And I will go put in the numbers here after I get it done. So moving on, how did we do? Even though the weekend's not over with and I haven't closed these out, this will give you an idea where I'm at. Yes, that is right. $100, $103.17 over budget. So, to kind of give you the math, I'm going to write these numbers down. I'm going to put here $103.17 over. And then our restaurant, which I know there's going to be another $30, $40 tomorrow because on Fridays we always order pizza. I haven't decided if I'm going to eat pizza with the boys or not, or if I'm going to get something else. But there will be restaurant orders tomorrow, 1 or 2, not sure which. But for right now, just for math purposes, I'm going to put 158.24 over, and that's fine. But I do have some good news. Yes, I did not go over miscellaneous. And I even went to another Norfolk Botanical Gardens trip like I did last month, which was unexpected. It just happened to be a beautiful sunny day. My parents were in town. We did an early birthday for my son Jack, who is turning 16 because his father will be traveling on business and not home for his actual birthday in June. So yeah, we decided to do an early birthday, and my family was here. We had cake, we had ice cream, he opened up half of the 10 Legos that he asked for, and we went to the Botanical Gardens, and my parents absolutely loved it. They had an amazing time. They had so much fun. My dad especially. That was really cool to watch. And I was excited to see that. So yeah, we were under budget for miscellaneous. So I'm going to put that $21.25 right here under. And then gas. We were way under in gas. We just did not go anywhere. I still have a half a tank, and the first isn't even here yet. So I'm still going to keep budgeting the $250 we always budget every month as things pick up. But I think because I know we're not driving as much and we're not spending a lot on gas, I tend to go, well, I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like doing anything, or I stress shop household and groceries, and so I'm literally spending all this in those areas. So I could have saved this, and I'm not in control of my spending. So I do understand that's what I'm going through. My my husband and I talked about it. He's not that upset about it because he's in the same boat I'm in, and we just we feel guilty about it, but we're thankful to the Lord that we have the income that we do have coming in, and that we are financially able to do this. It may not be right, it may not be good, but it is what we're doing. So first step is always recognizing it. Next step is actually getting control, or choosing to get in control of it. So I'm going to take my iPad here and pull up the calculator because I'm recording on my phone. And I'm going to pull up, I was watching a YouTube video, and add up all of this. So we have 93.88 plus 21.25 minus 103.17 and minus 158.24. So as of today, before the restaurants and stuff tomorrow, so this will probably be $100 over budget by tomorrow, we are in the negative $46.28 over budget for my 4 categories that I budget for. This is money I set aside every pay period in order to cover anything we need for groceries, anything we need for household, anything we need that happen to be miscellaneous that pops up, and anything we need for gas. Yes, we only went over $46.28, but that's going to go up. So I'm estimating about $100 for the weekend, just because I know me. I'm hoping it's only $75 over, but it may be more than that, because I'm still stressing, I'm still stress eating, I'm still stress shopping, I'm still stress. And I think a lot of us are. This pandemic is really getting to us mentally and emotionally. We just can't do what we used to do, and it's very hard. And we're not handling it well. No matter how much you think you're prepared for something like this, no matter where your faith is, where your walk is, whether you believe or you don't believe, trying to be on top and doing everything you possibly can, and then have the rug pulled out from underneath you, it is not easy. And we're just not handling it well. So that's where we are in our budget. I think overall, the bills, we were good. Overall, the income, we're good. Will I be using this extra pay to cover that $50 to $100 over? Yes, of course. It's an extra paycheck. I have plenty of money to do that with. And then I got to reestablish my buffer because I have blown through that a little bit. And then I got to figure out the student loan and the visa. So when I do my next update at the end of the month on my every dollar, you will see that reflected in those numbers. But that won't happen until this weekend. So stay tuned. We will get to that. I am going to flip to the month of June. I have not done my scripture praise and prayer yet, like I do at the beginning of every month. Like right here, I did a Mother's Day one. I did a St. Patrick's one. Here's one for April and St. Patrick's Day. So I love doing those things. I love bringing God into my finances and praying it out. And I do pray over our finances. But this is the month of June. And again, simple, simple, simple. All I did was take thick washi strips from Planner Kate. And let me grab real quick all the stickers that I used. So Planner Kate has like add-ons or mini kits or whatever you call them. I'm still learning the lingo here. But I used her thick washi, which is this. And that's MK, let's see if I can get it to the camera and you can see it. MK2230. I thought this was gorgeous. I love the pencil line sketch in it, the watercolors, the flowers. I know June is the month for Father's Day, which I got marked right here. But this was just too beautiful not to pass up, and I wanted to use it right away, so I just did it for the month of June. Because to be honest, I only really use 2 sticker shops, and that's Planner Kate and Sara Marie, and they were not my favorite stickers. And I love their stickers. They have some amazing, amazing ones, but I don't always love all the style of stickers. Mint green is not my favorite, or that bright green I think that Sara Marie had for her June kit, so I just didn't get it. But I've learned in this 8.5 by 11 to make my own kit, kind of per se here, and I just buy what I need, and I love that. I can spend like $15 to $17 with a coupon code, and then yeah, and that's what I have. So what I did was I would lay this down, and then I would take the bottom one, and then I would lay that down, and then I would finish laying it over here, and then finish it out over here. And then what was left, I actually put here in the corners, because there were these green hexagons that were just hideous. So yeah, I had to cover them up. So I just kept using it. I still have a whole thick washi strip left, and I don't know what I'll use it for, but I will think of something. So I love that. The expense stickers, this month I just wrote them out, and I probably will do that from now on, because printing teeny tiny stickers like I did in May, as good as they are, I like them, I just can't do it every month. So I just wrote it out, and I try to use a pen in the same color theme of the month. So I use this Frixon Erasable 07 Click ballpoint pen. It's a gel pen. It erases very well, though on stickers, I don't know if you could see, I erased here, it still leaves an imprint, so I try not to erase on the stickers, but I just hand wrote everything out. I like these because they have check boxes. I think next month I'm not going to buy, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next month about July kits. I haven't figured it out. I'm not a fan of the deep bold colors and the hat I think Planner Kate has, and I didn't like the seashells or seashore kind of theme she had either. I don't know, the colors just did not speak to me. I think they were just deep and dark, and I just don't like it. These pastels are more my vibe, and so that's what's working for me. But I do have plenty of Sara Marie stickers that will go across here that fit the whole larger box, so that's kind of cool. And they have check boxes, and that's why I buy these, because they have the check boxes. But this is the MK 223V. That's the one I bought here. Then you have thin washi strip. So I put the washi down here at the bottom, and then I have this strip right here, and I just would tear and go in between. Makes it a little bit busy. I don't know if I'm going to take it off. I haven't decided. So if you see it gone when I go back to this, you'll know why. Because I didn't like it and I decided to take it off. But here's a thin washi strip. I still have some washi left over. I might use them in something else. Who knows? I used this kit. Oh, the washi. Yeah. The thin washi is the 223P. If you type in just 223, all these colors of this kit will pop up in Planner Kate, and all you have to do is just pull it up like that. You don't have to do the MKP. You can just search through them if you just want to see all of them that are in this design. And that's what I love about her kits, is you can just pull them up this way. Again, this is a mini kit, 223N2. So these headers here, it's not one long strip. They're separated, and I buy it that way because the long strip that's attached together, I don't have to cut, and it is meant for the 7x9 planner, not the 8.5 by 11. I don't even know if she has one for the 8.5 by 11, but she could. So I used all the stickers in here. I just redid the date dots. These are actually meant for the weekly kits, and I don't use them that way. I use them on my monthly spread because I do not plan weekly or daily. I take that back. I do plan daily, but I do not do a weekly life planner. I do not have, and I don't plan that way. I need monthlies because I don't have a lot to do. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I do not have little kids. I have a 16-year-old and a 21-year-old. I can't believe I just said that. So I don't really have a lot to do unless I'm chauffeuring them around, and really they're pretty much homebodies, so yeah, we'll see. But they take care of themselves. I don't have a lot that I can put in a weekly kit that fills it up. When everybody has a lot to put in theirs, mine looks like there's nothing to do. So for me, it's not worth the money to do a life planner. What is worth the money is the monthly, and I love this monthly deluxe, and I am excited to see the new ones come out. Now I probably won't get a new one because this one goes all the way to December, and I'm committed to finishing this book. I may get a new cover, I may get other things, but I am not getting a new monthly deluxe or deluxe planner, as I think they're going to be calling it, which should be out soon. I have seen and heard rumors that is the next new big release. I'm very excited about that. So moving on, that was the date dots and the headers. And in the headers, where the dots normally go, that I just find stickers that match the color theme and just put them across, or I put something like a trash can, because that's trash day on Friday. Every Friday is when trash is picked up. So, and I think it's cute that way too. You don't have to have the dates right there. I would have cut it off, but it would have looked lopsided. It was too much over here, not enough over here. So something a little decorative and cute. And these are actually Planner Kate's free samples you get, or the samplers you can buy. And I have a whole bunch of them, and that's what I use right there, and including the trash and the mortgage and all these little stickers. I get them all the time. I love them. Erin Condren stickers. This was in the seasonal surprise box for spring. So these scripts are from the spring, the purple box that they sent out. Now they have already sold out of the summer surprise box. Happened so fast, and a lot of people missed out, and hopefully they'll do a second run because so many people bought it. But yeah, I mean, I got up 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Like, my phone alerted me. I had a 9 o'clock alarm saying seasonal surprise box. I'm like, okay. And I bought it. I went in, I just bought it. A trick that I learned last time is don't buy other stuff with your seasonal surprise box, because you will have to wait until they mail the seasonal surprise box before you get it. So if you add other stuff and you want it now, you're not going to get it until the seasonal surprise box. So I just ordered the surprise box. I didn't order anything else. I thought about ordering other stuff, and then I saw how over budget I was, and I'm like, I will wait. I want to stay under budget, under my miscellaneous, which is where I purchase that's where I do my spending money. And I only try to spend so much. Like, my husband has a prepaid Visa Go card. We put $100 on it. That's his personal money every month. I only spend $100 of the miscellaneous category on my personal stuff, and that's it. So I don't worry about it. So what can I say here? Oh, these are Erin Condren's. This is Erin Condren. It was a sticker pack that I got for free for spending so much money. These little knife and fork is Planner Kate. But the script, the June, the budget, income, savings, and debt, that is Sara Marie stickers. And these stickers I have had forever. If you want the knife and fork, before I go any further, that's S18. That's where I got these. It was a sampler, but it's also on the shop. So Sara Marie, I've bought a bunch of her stickers, and I have these just in the black font, script, which I love, and I probably should get some more. And she used to sell these in the shop, and she doesn't have them anymore. It was a weekly budget. I cut off weekly and just put budget right there, because I like the word budget in this, because this is my budget calendar. I have to know where the bills are coming out and when the paychecks are coming in to cover all the bills. So this was in a what do they call it? Oops bag. It was a no spend. I don't see these kind of stickers in our shop anymore. The small curly font here. no school, but the income, savings, and debt. I do have expenses, but I didn't use very many of those. And then Sara Marie releases. I wonder if she's going to do it around, she usually does it the second to last Sunday of the month. So I need to go back and watch her videos again and see when her new releases are for the August. But anyway, so yeah, I love these stickers. I hope she does do more of these. I do like them. I like how small they are and how dainty they are, and they really work. I went through all the no school, but she also has new pages that she's doing on Sara Marie stickers on Etsy that are budget kits, or no, planning kits, weekly kits. I don't know. I cannot remember what they're called because I don't use them. So she has her own version of mini kits like other shops have. And yeah, they look great. I just don't use stickers like that. I use budgeting stickers, and I kind of create my own thing. But I make do with what everybody has. So this is where I got those stickers, and I absolutely love them. So here's how I start my budget. I sit down, I get decorative, I have fun, I enjoy, and I lay out where all the bills fall on the calendar. Why do I do that? Because if I don't know what paycheck the bills are coming out of, I can't budget. I can't say I have enough money for groceries. I can't say, I have enough for anything. Then, once these are all laid out, sorry about the shadowing, I have pen and paper. That's all it is. This is a tool notebook. I like it because I can rip them in and out. In fact, I'm going to rip this out right now and just put this off to the side and put that right there. Once I lay out the calendar and everything I need on my calendar and where all the bills fall, I take this piece of paper and I write June draft budget. This is a snapshot in time on today, what I think will happen in June when we pay our bills. This is the more predictable stuff with our bills. So I put a little section here that says May balance forward, because you will always have money in your checking account from the previous month in May that ends May and begins June. Then I just put lines here to remind me not to write this down. So I'm going to do one of these, not today. I'll show it, but I went ahead and wrote it out. I'm going to show and write out our budget. I'm going to get closer to June, and I'll make a video on this. But it just shows you all these bills from the 1st through the 11th, all right here. And then what I budget from the 1st through the 11th for these 4 categories that I have budgeted for in our grocery, household, restaurants, miscellaneous, and gasoline. I separate it per paycheck. So this is paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. That's all this is. I budget paycheck to paycheck. And I don't have to do a weekly if I can stay within the boundaries of my paycheck. What I have done this month that is different is I have bumped up quite a bit my categories. So I want to go ahead and put at the top here my categories. I gotta find my sheets here. I think I'm going to use this one here. Should be fine. So, and these are my personal stickers. I'm not the best at cutting stickers and all that stuff. I'm still learning, and it's not really a passion of mine. But I do print stickers of my own that you can't really buy in shops. And it's not really cost effective for them to create in shops, though they are doing more custom orders and stuff like that. I just don't know how to do the custom orders yet. Grocery and household. And then I'm going to put one of these down. And these are just my date, amount. I probably should go this direction. Sorry, I'm twisting and turning this all the way around. There we go. So this has my date, amount, description, and budgeted amount. So this is where I put my budgeted amount. As you can see in my May, my budgeted amount is right here. This is the date I made the transaction. This is the amount I charged the transaction. This is a description of where it was paid or where it was sent or where I shopped. And then this is the amount budgeted, and I start with that number and I subtract 384. I subtract $213.76 and dropped it down to $107.24. This gives me an accurate number of how much I have left in the budget. And then I have to decide, do I wait or do I go over budget with our our cushion that we have, if we have it, which we did, and make those decisions as I go. That is how I budget, and that's why I have these categories. That's why I have these set up this way, because it's important to know how much you're spending in that budgeted category for that pay period, paycheck to paycheck. So that's why I came up with these stickers. And then let's see, I always put the food categories together where they're side by side because they're the ones that get the most transactions. And though my husband's traveling on business, we may not go out to eat nearly as much this month. But then again, who knows, we might. So these didn't cut very well. They cut into the color, but that's okay. And I made them to where they fit only on one line. So the description fit all on the top here. And I could go and make a washi to fit this whole section up here and go all the way across. But in fact, I need to fix that, I think. For right now, I like the sticker the way it is and no washi behind it. Some, I don't know, they make their washi so thick at the top that it eats into the lines. And I didn't want to eat into more than one line on top. Minimal impact is what I wanted. So that's why I do it this way. Because I wanted as many lines as possible here, because I just never have enough to make my transactions on. Most people do not do what I do. They do not put their weekly categories and transaction log their week. It just makes sense to me to do it that way. A lot of people will do weekly check-ins, and they'll have a section here, week 1, and then the budget amount, and then what they actually spent. And that makes sense to a lot of people. And I love that it makes sense to them, but that just, I get lost and confused. And also the difference between my budget and most other YouTube budgeters is their calendar is not their bills. Their calendar is where they track how much they spend at Target, at Walmart, at for gas, for miscellaneous, for their categories. And they have a little key up here that tells them what that is. I don't have room to do both. And I have to, it's more important to me, and I have to have my bills here because there's a number of them that I have on here, because most of these are not sinking funds for me. What I have noticed also, a lot of these bills are sinking funds, so they don't have a lot listed, and they do what they call their fixed and variable budget, or just their expenses. They don't put them on a calendar. I do. So there's a lot of difference between mine and somebody else's, but I know this works for me. Maybe it would work for you and help you make sense. To me, this is true budgeting because it's flowing with my checkbook. It is flowing with my, I don't even really use a checkbook, but it's flowing with my checking account. It's flowing with what I know is going to actually be spent. So that's why I do it this way. Let's see, let's do the last two here real quick. And I should be done with this video in just a moment. So miscellaneous. But that's just how I like to do it. It just makes sense to me. And I like to transaction log, daggone it, these categories and see where my money is actually going. And I can easily see it. And it just works. Now, does it take up every page of my Deluxe monthly? Yes. Should I come up with a different system? No. Because it works for me. There's no reason to do that. So I enjoy it this way. So it looks like these are long enough that I can just go to the edge here and it won't hit the coil. But at the end of this year, I can definitely go back and reflect every month and go, okay, this is where things went good, this is where they went bad, and let's just move on. So gasoline, we're not driving much. I still like to have its own section because I never know how far down I'm going to go on miscellaneous. But in addition to gasoline, on this page, I do a month in review, which I really, really like. So here we go. This is the most I've talked while putting down stickers in my whole YouTube experience. Oh my goodness. It's a rarity. Okay, so those are done. And then, let's see, I usually use some kind of washi strip back here. So I might do that. Yeah, month in review. How did I do it last month? May. Here we go. I just put a line underneath it. Last month I did month in review and sinking fund notes. I'm not doing sinking fund notes now because it was just to take up space and I had printed it off and I wanted to use it. I have sinking funds that I do in the notes section in the back of the planner. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think what I'm going to do here is, yeah, I'm going to use this one. Use this washi strip, and so I need to go down about halfway. I think, let's see if I can center this. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. That's what I love about removable stickers. You know, you can always make corrections and adjustments and stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. And move things around a little bit. And I love and I appreciate the sticker shops for doing that. So I'm just going to put this right on top. Month in review. Let's see how close to, nope, not exactly the way I want it. Okay, a little more centered this way, I think. Almost got it. There you go. That's why I don't lay down stickers while I'm talking, because I say weird things. But I like to do review notes on anything I need to know for the next month, and I can pop them in as the month goes along, and they don't have to be neat or pretty or anything like that. I just have to have a place to put notes. So I do a month in review there, and then got the word notes. I forgot. See if I can do this again. Move this over here. Month. I tore it apart. And these are my stickers, so I only have me to blame. There we go. Month in review. And let's see. Lift that up just a little bit. Since it separated itself. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, month in review notes, and then down here I can write. As you can see, I have sticky notes. These are my sticky notes for, I break it down by the day on what I budgeted. I budget $250. It's $833 a day. So for the first 11 days, which is the 1st through the 11th, that pay gets $92, and the 12th through the 15th, which is 2 weeks and 14 days, I budget $116. Now, does it work this way? Not exactly. You get gas when you need to get gas. You know how much you're budgeted for the month, $250. If you keep enough of a buffer in your account, usually you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to save these for later for the front, because I'm not sure how I want to decorate the scripture, praise, and prayer part of it that I always do with the Lord at the beginning of my budgets, sometimes in the middle of my budgets, because it just doesn't work out that way. As long as I do it, that's what matters. But yes, this is my budget planner, and I really love it. I know these are kind of odd sitting up here, but they make me happy. So it's what makes you happy when you do your budget. This is what works for me, and I'm just in love with these colors. Absolutely in love with this. I love how it turned out. I love that I created it myself. It wasn't just a kit. I just pulled from different things and made a kit for myself, and this is what's been working. So absolutely love it. I love tracking over here. As you can see, I already have here. I just check it off as I go. Sometimes I put little icons, sometimes I don't. It's just whatever I'm in the mood for. And apparently this month I got very sticker happy because I put icons everywhere. But I hope you like this video. I hope this gives you an understanding of how I budget. It might be something that works for you. It may not be something that works for you. But I think it's an easy way to just focus on the budget categories that you need to focus on. And using this, I'll go back to my June here, it makes sense. Writing it out like this, paycheck to paycheck, on what you need, and then budget what you need for specific areas. And if it all fits in what you're getting paid and you're living under that number, if this was all $2,000 and you got $2,200, that works. You still have $200. At the end of the month, whatever the balance forward, sometimes a lot of people will do this, and I might do this. I haven't decided. You can put it in your savings. You don't have to roll it over every month. There's so many ways to budget, and budgeting is personal. How you spend your money is extremely personal. And you have to decide what's right for you, but you also have to decide, am I seeing patterns of problems? And that's what budgeting is for. I'm seeing lots of patterns of problems that I just am not keeping under control. So I just want to stay on top of those things. So hopefully next month, June, with my larger budget amounts, I did $11.50 here for grocery and household, $6.50 for restaurants, and $5.50 for miscellaneous, and $2.50 for gasoline. It's about $2,600 for everyday expenses. You know, hopefully I can do less than that. I would like to do $2,200, but I don't know if I can do it. I just have not been able to do it. So hopefully I can. So I hope you have an amazing and blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.